Hi, my name is Diana Smith, and this is the first video I've ever tried to make for actual posting on Facebook or YouTube or anything like that. I felt that under the situation that's going on in the world today, that it might be a good idea for me to express what I wanted to say instead of trying to write it down, because a lot of people will watch a video where they won't read all the way through a long post. It's not that I'm going to try to make a long video. I'm going to try to keep it to 5 or 10 minutes max. I'd like to try to post something every day just because I think we need the encouragement in this world and the more positive outlook, but also a realistic view where maybe I can give a little bit of insight on something or some ideas of how to keep yourself safe or what to do in different situations. Those who know me know that I used to consult with a lot of people on how to do preparation for times like this. Back in the day when I first started, they called it being a survivalist. Now it's being a prepper. I think they use prepper because it's not quite such a inflammatory term. They don't get visions of tinfoil hats and conspiracy theories with the word prepper. I understand that a lot of people are feeling anxiety and fear right now, on top of the outrage that we all felt at the incident that happened up in Minneapolis. There is a general feeling of urgency in the air. People can feel it. Yesterday, I spent probably a couple of hours trying to encourage people that had expressed concerns about raising their children in this current environment. The world's not safe for my children anymore, or for my children to grow up in. Thoughts that, well, there go our ideas for having a family because everything's in chaos and I won't bring my children into that world. I understand this. It's a frightening thing to think that you're going to have to teach your children how to defend themselves against a lawless society. Anyway, since I do have some experience in disaster management through some of the work that I used to do when I was younger, when my kids were small, I thought perhaps now would be a good time to try to bring some of that information to other people. To that end, I'm going to try to be posting something every day. Hopefully I won't miss any days, but what I post, I'm going to try to keep upbeat, realistic. I will in no means ever encourage us to violence or to act out in a lawless manner in any way in reaction to what's going on. I do certainly believe that you can defend yourself and your family. We are guaranteed that right by our Constitution. Unfortunately, there is something that most people don't realize, If you are under martial law, those rights are suspended. It's not that you aren't still a human being. It's not that you shouldn't be treated with respect still. But those rights are suspended. You are suddenly under military law, in martial law. And in martial law, you are guilty until proven innocent. So this is the distinction I need you to be aware of before you go out onto the streets anywhere, whether to protest peacefully, to demonstrate, holding up a sign, whatever, that if you should get caught up in a situation overrun by people who are rioting, police, and if you're in martial law, soldiers are not going to make a distinction. They'll take you down and sort you out later. Please be aware of this for your own safety. It is far better at this point, while we still have the internet, while we are still able to communicate with people, for us to take to the computer, to social media, to whatever means we can, and do our protesting that way. Sign the petitions type of things. Making sure that you email or send letters to your local congressman. I realize some of you don't trust your local congressman as far as you can throw them, but the more letters they get, the more they might realize they have resistance out there, that there are people who will hold them accountable. When or if you do decide to go out to do things, whether you're under martial law or not, please be mindful that these situations can turn south very quickly. Please don't take your children with you. It's okay to be the example for them. Let them help you make signs for what you're doing. Show them that this is what you do to peacefully protest, but please don't take them with you. There have been reports on Facebook and other social media of people taking their children with them. One of the most notable, I'm sure most of you have seen by now, is the girl that got maced. There have been people with babies in the back seats of their car driving through these areas. Whether they're there to protest or just trying to get home. It's a dangerous thing to be trying to get take a child into that situation. It's difficult in that situation for you to keep a constant eye on that child for their safety. Or if you are keeping an eye on your child for their safety, it's difficult to do what you came to do. So don't complicate the matter. Try to make sure that your safety is a concern and theirs. So that I can get the message out to as many people as possible, I would appreciate it if you didn't just hit the like, but also shared. People that want to follow or friend me, I'm probably going to be getting as many as possible on, so that I can reach as many people as possible with what I'm saying. I'm hoping to create good content, usable content, actionable content that people can use so that they can stay safe throughout this, but yet have a voice. For those who are afraid of what's going to be happening in the future, I'd like to try to give encouragement. For those who want to know how to survive it, I'll be trying to give some advice on that too, without being overbearing, non-judgmental, just trying to get the information out so that people can use it for what they need. I think I've been long enough on this video, so I'm going to say stay safe, be ready, and be blessed. Thank you.